Chevy.
What's going on, bro?
Here we go.
What's up,
Yeah.
bro? We in the building. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my goodness, I am back. I'm back.
You back?
Bright lights on me now, baby.
Hey, man.
Oh, I got bright lights on me now.
Hey, man. It's
No
the
stopping
stage,
me,
man.
No stopping.
Ain't no turning back now.
I don't think that, but my forehead, man, big, man.
Yeah.
It's all good, bro. What's up, man?
Chilling, man. Back up in this thing, man. You know what I'm saying? Back out here, man.
Social Headache Podcast, bro.
Yeah.
I'm the headache in any social gathering. Don't y'all ever forget. Birthday twins today. Twins.
Shout out.
Happy
48.
birthday.
We
Happy
doing
birthday.
it. Yeah.
Happy birthday. You feel me?
Man.
How
It's been
y'all
a minute,
turning
bro.
Today?
48. This is how good 48
48
is.
and
48.
great.
Wow.
48 and
I'm saying
great.
wow like I don't know. Like they ain't my sisters.
Right.
Really? Look.
Okay.
So, Chevy.
What's up,
I'm
man?
on you. I'm not on me. I'm on you. Nah, but look, for real, though. We back, bro.
Yeah.
I'm back.
Man.
Social Headache Podcast is here. I'm telling you, when I get ready, when we going, I got some good production now. I got my phone out, too. But look, I'm going to jump right into this, bro. Hey, man. You saw the video with the girl, when the dude bringing the food to the girl.
Well, he's bringing it for
Food
his
to
son.
the son.
To his son.
Mm-hmm.
And she got the food.
She got mad because he didn't bring food for the other,
Rest of
for
the
the
kids.
rest of her kids.
Hey, man.
What's your thoughts, man? What you
Nah,
think?
man. I was a step parent before.
Right.
My ex had a kid already before I got married to her, blah, blah. But now that I got kids with her, that's still considered my step, per se, blah, blah, blah. But I think if you bring food, the way he did it, okay, he should have came and picked the kid up. I know y'all women. Now y'all gonna look at it way different, but
He tried.
you know I'm gonna say what I'm gonna say.
Right.
I don't think that he's still obligated to that girl though. See, he used to go with her. You can just tell he used to go with her.
Right.
But after they broke up, I don't think he got to bring all them kids no
Nope.
food no more.
He didn't have to.
No, he's
No.
not.
But
That's not his.
I'm a flip side of that too though. I'm gonna say both things. My brain, I'm a Gemini, man. So I'm a twin. Evil side, but good side. At the same time, he should have brought the kids some food. If that makes sense, you know what I'm saying? I said both things.
I get
because
it. I get
as a
both
man,
sides.
you don't want them kids to be like, damn, he could have brought us something.
Right.
And then he
I
feel
get it.
bad driving off like, damn, I probably should have brought him something. Because if he was living with her, he was messing with her. You can tell that they used to live together. I bet he used to do all kind of stuff for them kids.
Right. But at the end of the day, right, I mean, you can't fault him for not bringing them because they're not his responsibilities. That's first and foremost, right?
But the way he did it.
I know. But it also speaks to just the kind of man that he is. You know what I'm saying? Because how much do it cost for a burger, man? You know what I'm saying? Really though. So
Burgers expensive, not cool.
No, I'm saying, but you can you can get a burger for $1.
They ain't got $3 bundle no more.
You can get a burger for under $2 though. Is what I'm saying. Even if you just getting a burger, spend $10 and just get 3-4 burgers for the rest of them kids. Even if you only gonna get the meal just for your kid, at least bring them something so you don't just come. You know, because it's not so much about to the guy. It's about his relationship with her.
Or should he just pick?
It's not about his relationship with the kid.
I think he should have picked the kid up and they wouldn't have had something together.
Right.
To eliminate
But see,
that
he
argument.
tried that though. He said, "Well, let me get him, put him in the car." And she was like, "No."
Oh, so
Oh,
then
well,
there's
see,
some
if
beef
that's the
there.
case,
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
see,
see,
That's
you
the
can't
beef
have
right
it
there.
both ways.
You can't have it both
You
ways.
can't say I can't take my son to go
And
get
that's what
something
she
to
did.
eat.
I'm saying, but
And
y'all
then
as women now.
Also, you
But
can't.
y'all as women, I'm saying, why that lady took the food and then threw it
Because she
away?
was nasty.
Because she was nasty and
And she was
vindictive
bitter.
from the jump.
Yeah, right.
So don't nobody eat then.
Well, yeah.
The little boy ain't finna eat now.
Of course. That's
course
what I'm
not.
saying. He's not finna
And that
eat.
was that was wrong
But
on
at
her
that
part,
point,
though.
then I'm trying to make some type of arrangements for my son to not be here. Then, You feel me? Because this is not finna work, obviously. We're not gonna be able to co-parent in a situation like this without me doing for your kids.
Yeah.
Right.
No, it ain't
Right.
gonna work then.
Right.
But let me put my son
She should
in
have
with me.
So she should have just got the food and busted up amongst the kids.
No, she
Get
shouldn't
his
have done
kid
that
3
because that
fries.
food was not
It
for
was-
them.
Get
It
his
was not
kid.
for them. It
That
was
food
for
was
him.
not for them. It was for his son.
Right.
Right. And like he said,
That's
let
why
me
I
get
say
him
I
and
say
put him in the
both
car with
things.
me.
So you gonna punish the kid? You gonna punish your son and my son? You're not gonna let him eat because I didn't bring son food for his stepbrothers? Are you kidding me?
That was nasty and low down. That was nasty.
Yeah, but the other kids in the house gonna look at that like, hey man,
Right.
She should've
you
went
know
on
how
and let him
McDonald's
have
be
him.
smelling.
That's
Come
what
on
I'm
now,
saying.
you
She
the
should have
fries.
But that's why I say it
She shoulda
speaks
said, okay,
to-
let me go get your child, and y'all can go in the car and go.
Exactly.
That's what she should have done.
He-
Not take the food and throw
He
it on the
shouldn't
ground.
have fault, but he shouldn't fault the kids for whatever his relationship with the mom is.
Right.
You feel me? So he should have, by right, being the gentleman thing to do, the stand-up guy, he should have brought all those kids something to eat.
Or brought nothing at all.
Right, but that's not the subject is bringing something to eat. So
Right.
Of course my son gonna have to eat.
Right.
So now since my son can't eat, then you're gonna have to provide the food because
Yeah.
you're gonna have to provide the food for all of them now.
I don't know
She
about
was
that.
wrong.
I don't
She
know
was wrong.
So y'all as women, y'all saying that she was wrong.
She was dead wrong.
She was dead wrong.
She was
She was
dead
dead
wrong.
wrong.
So ain't nowhere he wrong in it.
No, because
I'm
he
not
tried.
saying he's
Why do
not
I have to
wrong.
keep providing for somebody
I'm not
else's
saying-
kids? Where they dad at?
Like I
Yeah,
said,
but I'm
it's a
saying, but
gray
what
area.
I'm saying, but okay, where they dad at? Yeah, that's a good question. Where they dad at? But at the same time, shouldn't that dude just brought?
But then
Kids
what if
meals
he
for
had brought
everybody.
all that food and wasn't nobody there but his child? See what I'm saying?
Well, he probably know her schedule because they used to mess around.
Now I don't know all of the dynamics of the situation, but ain't she dating somebody else right now at the time? Like,
I don't know.
I don't know. All
I
I
don't
know
think-
is
I don't think no guy was there.
well,
I don't
know
think
if
a
he
guy
there
was
or
at the
not.
house that
But if
day.
it's a guy in
That
the
probably would've been
picture,
ugly.
then it seems to me that guy is responsible for the rest.
For the rest of them. Right.
I'm responsible for the best, you know what I'm saying, which would be mine, and he's
Yeah.
responsible for the rest.
And it's like she
So-
knew he was coming.
Right.
And she's like, I'm finna put him on blast. Right there, she was wrong from the rip. Why you gonna do this to this man?
Yeah, see that.
That's just dead wrong to me.
See that sounds
It's
like
a bad
that sound
blood
like
between
doing
them.
something for clicks. I mean, everybody's the whole internet world is so clout chasey nowadays, man. It's like everybody doing stuff for attention. Everybody trying to get a rise out of
Right.
somebody or a reaction. It's crazy, man. It's kind of hard to tell, but
But I don't know, man. I just don't think that. I think you want to make every kid good in that house, man, because you never know when you gonna need them kids again or see them
Definitely.
kids again. Because your son could be, let's say that's your son. You bring that food just for him. Now your son get ready to get in a fight one day down the road, something.
right.
His brother and sisters like, your daddy don't fool with us, so why we gonna help you?
But that ain't
Right.
Or,
but that ain't-
or
They
even with the
gonna
guy,
happen
or
at the
even with the
same
guy.
household.
The
They
guy
gonna
could be
happen.
somewhere. The guy could
That's-
be having a flat tire or
Right.
something.
But
And
see,
them
you gotta
step
think about it.
kids.
You got to think about it though. Kids are different. Adults may think like that, but kids,
kids don't
they don't.
think
They're
like
not
that.
that deep. They just speak to the relationship that they have with the kids.
Exactly.
They may not understand why his dad, why his dad did that or didn't, provide the food for them at that moment. But as long as they good, they gonna be good. They don't even
Yeah.
get involved too much unless they're around and they actually see it more than, on more than one occasion. But it becomes like a pattern, as they say. But yeah, kids, they cool. They don't get into all that. And I don't have kids, man. You supposed to know that, man.
Now I said I got step kid. I got a step kid. When I met my ex-wife, she had a son already. Did I provide for him? Yes, I provided everything. He knew his daddy. She knew he knew his daddy.
But see, there's a difference.
And even to this day, I'm no longer married to her, but I still do something for him.
Right.
And like, if my kids, my biological kids with her, if they're over to her house with my stepson there, and if I'm bringing food, I'm gonna bring him something too. And he old, he 22, 23, something like that.
Right.
So if I didn't bring him something, can he be like, damn, dad? Because he called me dad.
But see,
Well,
that,
can he say
that,
that?
that makes
Why-
all the
That's a
difference in
different-
the
that's a
world.
different situation
That
right
makes
there.
all the
Difference.
difference in the world.
Yeah.
Because for a significant period of time, you were dad.
Dad, right.
So that's a whole
difference.
different
What if
dynamic.
that dude was too on the video?
Yeah, but clearly he wasn't.
He probably just there. Cause that baby,
Clearly he
that baby
wasn't.
was young.
But even when the lady threw out that she ain't got her stamps yet.
That is not his problem.
But do you think he benefited off of them stamps whenever he worked there? When he was
I'm
at the house,
sure
he
he
benefited.
did.
I
If
know
he
I
was
benefited
there-
off some
if he
stamps. I
was
want
there,
somebody
she
to have some
probably wasn't
EBT.
getting stamps.
Shit, I want some EBT.
If he was there, he probably wasn't getting. She probably wasn't
But
getting
then
stamps.
she probably was
Right.
staying home. And he
she
probably
probably
was
was,
the one.
though.
He probably was the one paying the bills. So both of them they was benefiting. You know what
Because
I'm
you know
saying?
they be kind of
She
they be
getting the
trying to
stamps.
regulate on them.
Sure do.
When
They
you know
regulate on that now.
And that in the Section 8 and you
Yeah.
know, and you can't be having no dudes in the crib like that. Like, you know, can't no guy be staying there. Like, you know, now, of course, food stamps in Section 8 is different. But I'm
Yeah.
just saying, you know, she seemed like she might be on some Section 8 type shit with the, with the storyline. You know what I'm saying? So,
Right,
I mean,
right.
I mean, hey, who am I to judge? But I ain't, you
right.
know, I'm just saying, you know.
Speaking of kids, man, why y'all think school finna start back? I know y'all ain't got no kids in school. Y'all
Thank
old.
you,
Y'all
Jesus.
48 today. Y'all old as hell. Ooh. CB just said he ain't got no kid. I got some. School finna start back. Why y'all think grades are better on certain sides of towns? Like the city we live in, you split it up, the north side, south side. Why y'all think grades in school are significantly better on, let's just say, the south side of town? Why do y'all think that? Is that your economic status depend on your schooling? Like your schooling, why does
of
that go?
course.
Why does that go hand in hand though?
Because this is America.
Right.
Let's go with that. Go on that.
I mean, well, what else? That's as general and as precise as you can get at the same time in one statement. This is America, bro. I mean, everything that happens in this country is by design, and I really don't want to get too deep involved with the conversation on that part because, you know, I like living. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, but at the
Got
end
your
of
back,
but,
bro. I
but
got
you
your
know what
back.
I'm saying, at the end of the day, man, it's certain things that are set in place that are not for our benefit. You know, generally, and history shows that America has not been in favor of people that look like us. And when I say people that look like us, I'm not just speaking to blacks or African Americans. I'm just speaking to people of color. But people of color are the ones that this country was built on. You know, they was built on the backs of these people. Blood, sweat, and tears. We was here first.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So they take everything that they learned from us, they flip it, they make us hate each other, they
Right.
make us dumb, they make us worship all their false ideology, and then now look at us. Now we at the bottom of the barrel scraping, trying to find ways. We killing ourselves, killing others. We don't have no type of control, no type of structure. You know what I'm saying? No centralization, no place to really go that's gonna really support us.
And that affect grades.
That affects everything. That affects life on every level, my brother. Every level.
But I'm saying, that parent
If
can
you
still
got, if you
read
got,
to
if
their
you got,
kid,
if you
even
got,
though they
if you
doing
got
that,
suburbia, right? You got suburbia, upscale suburbia with let me see, I ain't gonna say middle, the upper echelon, right, of the WPs, right? So they gonna have the best schools.
And what's the
They gonna have the best computers. They gonna have the
Right.
best teachers, the best
Yep.
athletics programs. They gonna have the best summer schools. They gonna have the top notch everything, state of the art, right? So when they built their school, everything is all integrated. Everything is built for the kids to have the best possible opportunities to succeed, right? But then when you go to the schools in the black neighborhoods, right, in the metropolitan areas, you got lights don't work, certain switches don't work, paint chipping on the walls. They don't want to paint, bathrooms out of order.
Yep.
You got, you know what I'm saying? It's like it's almost like a jungle. It's like you go in one, it's looking like a hospital, and then you looking at one, it's looking like a jail cell.
Yeah, but
And the curriculum may be the same.
but do that
But the
affect
level
somebody
of-
teaching a kid from pre-K to kindergarten to first grade? Do that affect them though? Like, why can't that parent still? Y'all mothers, come on, y'all.
Right,
You
but
can
see-
still read to your kid.
I do.
Right.
My
Even
I
if-
definitely do.
Even
My
if
boy
it's
at
crack
home.
pipes outside, you
right.
can still read to
But
your
every
kid.
Right.
every parent's life is not set up like that. Everybody has their own path to becoming who they are. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
My parents wasn't reading books to me when I was a kid. That's probably why I do so much studying and researching now, because wasn't nobody really reading books to me when I was a kid. When I was going to school and we used to have to read books, I used to read the Cliff Notes. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Like
right.
I get a gist of it. Like, man, I'm not finna sit here and read.
I used to read
no,
books just good enough to
you
get
know,
that little
it
piece
wasn't
of it
interesting
form.
to me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That little
Exactly.
personal paying piece of it. Ooh,
Right.
wee.
Just
Man,
enough to get
literally,
by.
check this out. Just a prime example of reading, right? You were speaking about the Proviso West shirts and stuff that I did.
Yeah.
You know, I've been flying the link, post little videos, everything in this little group, right?
Yeah.
Alumni group. People asking me, oh man, that's nice. I want a such and such.
Yeah.
How do I order?
You just sold them.
Man, the link is like right there
Yeah,
though. You
yeah,
know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
It's right there.
Like, man, oh, I wish you had that in gray.
But
Right above the link, all items come in red, black, and gray. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
yeah, but
man, stuff is literally right there in front of them, and they choose not to read it.
Right.
So you got
Even
people
it's
that's
fundamental.
literally online, right? The information highway that's just online to look at the pictures,
but did y'all?
the visuals. They're not gonna read
Right.
nothing.
But okay.
I'm just saying, man.
I feel what you're saying. I feel
I'm
what you're
just saying, bro.
I feel what you're saying. But that don't have nothing to do with like
Man, it has
school
everything to
functions
do.
that parents don't show up
Man,
to.
where you learn reading at?
From home.
In school, right?
From home first though.
It starts at home. It has to start
It
at home.
start at home first.
But then you got to look at these kids' background.
I'm
Like say
saying,
for
though.
instance, prime example. Our mom came to all our parent teacher meetings.
That's
You
what I'm
go to
trying to say.
yours. But if their kids on another school, if they weren't brought up, I ain't going to that. Then they're gonna be brought. I ain't going either. My mom never came for me. It's like a continuous cycle with them.
But can you go home? Can you leave your job? Why don't parents leave their job and go home and like read to their kids and stuff like that and actually do stuff? Or are you too tired to do that? What you saying
See,
about the difference in the
I ain't gonna, and see, it's not fair for me to say most, but I'll say a significant amount of the households don't have both parents anyway. So you got a extreme load to carry anyway when you have a child in 2020. You know what I'm saying? So there may not be the time for you to come home after working 12, 13, 14 hours or working 2 jobs to come home to have to read. You know what I'm saying? Then got to go pick your kid up from daycare or, you know, this, that, and the third. Got to come home, got to cook. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole lot that goes into parenting, and I don't even parent. You know, but
It's a lot.
but I know
It's a lot.
I've been around enough situations to know what it all goes into. So I mean, every household don't have the leisure to just have a parent to just sit there and just read. You know, it's luckily to have a parent to be able to do some homework with them, or to have a parent that know how to do some of the
Right.
homework with
Right.
them,
It's
that can
homework
sit
now,
there
bro. Could.
and
'Cause-
teach
Woo.
them.
Because see, we're in a county where a lot of the low income schools are the most funded schools though.
Right.
Right.
So
Because we're in a poverty level area though. That's why.
Well, see,
Low
and
poverty.
see, in Chicago, they taking money from the schools, so I can't
Yes, it's
speak
different
to
down
that.
here, bro.
Yeah, see, it's different down there.
It's different.
But see, y'all grading system is even different down here.
We hard.
They make it. It seems like right because they make it.
Grades.
But so how does that work though? Because it's like y'all seem to have never had that side of A, B, C, D.
We did when we were coming up.
Yeah.
We did when we was
So
coming
y'all
up.
did. So when did they get rid of the D?
But we still got kids right now that don't even know how to write their name, don't even know how to spell, and they be in kindergarten, first grade, second grade, and still struggling with. That's what I'm saying.
Right, so
do
that could
living
be a-
on a
that could
certain
be a
part of
learning-
town
that could be a learning
affect your
disability.
grades. That's what I'm saying. Do living on a certain part of town affect
How
your
many
grades?
kids you talking about though? Because see that could be like a learning disability,
Right.
Or that could be, you know what I'm saying? Some people learn at slower paces than others too. So I mean, like how many kids are you talking about that can't read though? I ain't asking for a specific number, but you got to give me some type of percentage on what you're looking at because it's different issues that you could be dealing with. When you're talking about, you
So
know,
I'm
like
saying,
reading,
So,
you know.
so if a kid can't read or write, do you think the amount of money being brought in their house is affecting their reading? You get what I'm saying?
Well,
No, it's not about the amount of money that's coming in their house. It's about the level of education that they're getting. That's what I'm saying. If you're getting the top level education and you're not able to succeed, then there's a bigger issue there. It has to be something off or something. You see what I'm saying? Something at home that's contributing to, you know, maybe your parents aren't. Maybe your home life isn't the best situation, so that's affecting you. So now you can't focus at school.
Man.
Or maybe, you know what I'm saying? Maybe it's
Yep.
somebody at school that's bullying you and you can't focus on your schoolwork.
Right,
Or
right.
maybe you got a learning disability. Maybe you dyslexic. You see what I'm saying?
Right,
Maybe you
right.
got ADD or ADHD or whatever.
maybe you got a
Right.
home to
You
where
feel
you
me?
can't.
So, yeah, that's
You're
what
not eating breakfast. You so hungry you can't even concentrate. It's different. You see what I'm saying? And I understand about the grade part.
I see what you're saying. I mean, I'm just.
Because I've seen somebody, nothing was wrong with the school. If you're good in sports, they finna push you. Regardless of what you can
Oh, that's a whole nother topic of sports and
See what I'm saying?
education.
This too,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Typically,
Yeah.
right? And this is just from experience. I look at me and a lot of my homeboys that I grew up with. Like, growing up with two parents in the household, it definitely makes a huge difference than growing up with a single parent. It makes a huge difference. Not saying every time, but overall, it makes a huge difference in how a person can grow up and how a person can become. Because when you think about it, right, a single parent, they don't have both sides. They only have one side. So their side could be from experience from the other perspective,
Right.
but it's still one side. So it's like, it's my way, it's this way, this how it needs to be. But it's only you. You see what I'm saying? And a household was designed to have two. Or, you know, so when you have
Yeah.
two, it's like you have the dad that's teaching you how to be a man.
Right.
You have the mom that's teaching you to be vulnerable, to have a sensitive side, to have compassion.
Yeah.
So when you don't have that when you have all of that coming from one source, it's hard to decipher it because it's all coming in at the same time from one
Right.
source. You see? So when you got a kid that's only raised with the mom, they growing up, now they need that dad.
Yeah.
They need that
Right.
that male, that positive male figure in their life. So when they don't have it, they looking for it.
They looking
so
for
now
it,
what they
exactly.
looking for it? They either looking for it in somebody that's positive, like a football coach,
Right.
or
Yeah.
you know, a basketball coach, or somebody in the community that's doing something positive, or they gonna look to the drug dealer that's getting all the money, or
Right.
the, you know what I'm saying, the
Right.
people in
Yeah.
the streets that's definitely gonna send them down a negative, detrimental type path. But I mean, that's the reality.
Yeah.
And the worse off the neighborhood is, the more likely those odds.
All right.
But right,
Well, we'll
why
do.
is it that way? Because the system is designed to break the homes, away. That's why the jail system is the way it is. That's why you got so many African Americans incarcerated. I mean, it's a big systematic thing that has been going on for years and years and years.
Right.
It's a well-oiled machine. We
Yeah.
can't do nothing about it right now. You know what I'm saying? But acknowledge it and try to figure out ways that it can be changed in the future.
I was just saying, man. I mean, yeah, I like that breakdown, bro. I was just, because school getting ready to start back and kids. It just made me start thinking a lot about that stuff, man, about the way stuff is nowadays with the kids and stuff. But we're going to go into the relationship talk, bro.
Here we go.
Who has those?
Yeah. Going to the relationship talk,
What are
man.
those?
Why is there a time limit on engagement?
Is there?
Is it?
Should be.
Wow.
Should be a time limit on that. Okay,
I had
you
a-
got
I
person.
had an Uncle Oscar that was never my uncle.
He was just.
I mean, I'm just saying.
I was like,
He was
what?
my auntie boyfriend for
Forever.
30
Right.
years.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
He was Uncle Oscar to
In
me,
2022,
though,
can we be boyfriend and girlfriend like that for 20 years, 15 years, 7 years? 10
If
years?
that's what you want
but
to.
if
So y'all as
Hey.
women, y'all ain't gonna be wanting to.
if
ain't
she
no time limit on
she's
it.
okay with it,
Everybody's different. I'm not gonna sit and date
'cause
you
most females ain't
15
finna
to
be.
20
Ain't
years.
no woman
I'm not.
gonna
I'm not gonna do that.
But
That's what I'm
sometimes I
saying.
don't know. Sometimes that paperwork and that sometimes that might be a bit much. So it's like, hey, if it's all for the love, only thing that's gonna change is the paperwork. Let's
Yeah.
just keep it how we,
Yeah,
So
'cause
that's
I
how
was
some
thinking
people
about
think
that. And I was thinking about that. I was like, man,
Because if we part, I leave with what I leave with. You leave with what you know what I'm saying?
but that's what I'm saying. That's
But
why
we've been on got everything so much together in that time though.
Right.
it's still yours and mine, though,
That's what I'm
right?
saying. It's
Not if
ours
we
right
get
now,
together.
but when I leave,
Nah, we ain't got it
mine
together.
is mine,
See?
and yours is yours. And whatever we
So
got
that way you
together,
should be married, right?
we can
That's why
agree.
you should be married.
We can agree to, you know what I'm saying, whatever we accumulated together, we can agree to, you know what I'm saying? But ain't nobody finna tell me, like, oh yeah, she get this, that, and the third.
Is there pressure from society to be married?
No.
I'm saying
I mean, I
in
ain't gonna say
2022,
pressure.
all of us are older.
But
2022.
that's a part of the grand scheme. You know what I'm saying? It's like, that's part of life, man.
So you can be available to. You can be available for this woman or for this man, whatever, or if y'all gay, each other, So you can be available, but you don't want to continue the availability. Like, hey, I'm gonna be your person one day. We're gonna put a stamp on this. We're gonna date for 2 years, and we're gonna get married.
Right.
Okay.
But I'm saying, right.
Is that pressure?
But here's the thing, right? Now, I don't think it should be added pressure because here's the thing, right? Now
I
this is
put
what I
some
want
more
y'all
pressure
to
on
understand,
dudes,
right?
man.
Because see, a lot of females they tend to want to give a man an ultimatum and say like, oh well, if we ain't getting married and such and such and such, then But basically, right?
Yeah.
We've been married this whole time because when I got with you, right, we decided to make it official. So when we made it official, there was nobody else involved in
I
our
don't think you married
relationship
the whole
but
time, though.
us.
I'm gonna tell you why. Because if you go off and die, she don't get
She don't
nothing.
get nothing.
Yeah, I understand that, but I'm talking about from the point of just being like, just say if we engaged, depending on how long we've been dating prior to that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So from the engagement time to the wedding time, I feel it shouldn't be no added pressure because we didn't already committed ourselves. If I cheat, then right, what? You subject to go upside my head. Why? Because I committed to you, right? But we're not married, right? So if I fill out a job application, what do I put on that? Do I put
You put single.
You put
it's
some-
single? That's what I'm saying. But so am I single or am I what?
Man,
That's what I'm
tough.
saying. What
That's
am I?
tough, Chevy.
And I need an extra box.
That's tough.
I got a
Chevy.
girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? Like girlfriends do not apply.
What you feel about that, Kelly? What you feel about
in
what
the
he said?
I mean,
single-
that's what he said. Is the
that's
truth.
what I'm saying.
That's
So
true.
so right.
Yeah.
So but at the end of the day, right, we committed, right?
Yeah.
Because therefore you my girlfriend, I'm not supposed to cheat on you. I'm not supposed to be with nobody else. Right?
Yeah.
So the same thing. So it's not like I get to cheat on you up until we married. So it's like, why is the marriage such a big deal other than just money? That's a selfish agenda.
Money always comes
Because
into play.
look, women, what do men bring to the relationship? Men, what do women bring to the relationship?
I know what I bring.
If it's about love and it's about truly enjoying one another, then what you bring to the relationship, that shouldn't matter. That's self-gratification. You want somebody that benefits you.
Yeah.
You don't want somebody that genuinely loves you, that genuinely cares for you, that you can reciprocate those feelings to, because you starting off based on what they bring to the table. So if they can't bring X, Y, Z, then you completely shutting them out, right? But that could be the love of your life. That could be the person that God, Allah, Buddha sent for you, right? But since they don't bring X, Y, Z to the table,
But you get that paperwork involved.
but that's society. That's what I'm saying. I'm just saying in general
saying,
from
I'm
the
just-
initial
That's what I'm
before the
saying.
paperwork
That's what
even
I'm
get
saying.
involved.
That's why I'm saying, like, why is there a time limit on it though?
That's my question. It shouldn't be one. That speaks to the women.
Damn, women
because
be
they
wanting
in such a
timeline. Y'all
rush
be
to
wanting
get
timeline,
married.
man.
But the
don't think it's a-
wedding is all about the look, though. That's the perception, the look. Because don't no woman, well, it's some, but ain't no woman gonna really be like, you know what, man, let's hurry up. I want to get married, this, that, and the third. Let's go to the courthouse. Or let's go to my mama's house and just call the minister and come over and let's get married. If it's all about just getting married, it don't happen like that, though. They want the wedding dress. They want the bridesmaids. They want the party. They want the whole week-long turn-up. They want all the shirts with the, you know what I'm saying, with the matching flip-flops and the, come on, man. They want all the dramatics, man.
Can you cheat at your bachelor party? Bachelorette, bachelor.
Don't
Can
ask
you cheat?
me, man.
Y'all cheated your
You gotta
bachelorette
ask the
party?
females that.
No, you cannot cheat. You don't. Because when you getting ready,
Touche souffle.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Because if you're getting ready to get married, you already told me I'm for you. I'm enough for you. So why would you do that at your bachelorette party? Yeah, I'm pretty sure your homeboy's gonna give you a stripper, but only go so far. You
Hey,
see what I'm
man.
saying?
Well, if that stripper fine though.
I understand it, but that don't mean you have to go in them.
She might be bad. You might be like, hey man.
Hey, man, but you know what,
So
though?
if she bad, then why you marry me?
Man, I feel like if I'm getting married,
That's
it
it.
ain't nobody
yeah,
else for me.
Right, exactly,
Period.
and that's where it should be.
Regardless of the
Yeah.
situation,
Right.
it ain't nobody else for me. It
Okay,
ain't worth
so
it.
go right at what you just saying. If ain't nobody else for you, then it could be a timeline. That girl can put a timeline on she ready to get married now. You said ain't nobody for you, right? You saying I'm gonna get married to her. But what if she say, y'all been knowing each other 3 years? She like, okay, Corey, I'm ready to get married. Then you like, ugh.
But
If
see,
she
but
the
then
one
see,
for
but
me,
then see,
if she the
y'all-
one for me, I ain't finna be like, ugh. I'm
But
gonna be like,
right,
yeah,
right,
when
right.
you ready.
But then see,
Alright,
y'all
okay.
been together so
Alright.
long, y'all gonna be able to be like, hey, y'all be able to come together and be reading each other and be like, I think we're ready to do this. Should nobody be like, and the other one like, I think we're ready. Something ain't right if you can't come to each other. Y'all been dating that long and can't say, yeah, we're both ready for this.
Right. I mean,
And when you start dating
gotta know,
nowadays,
man.
you got to know.
You got to know
Right,
when it's
you gotta know.
time.
And
know
when
what
you
I'm saying?
dating
It's
nowadays,
like,
what are
when
you
you
dating
already
for?
living as a married couple, and you know what I'm saying, it's kind of like, oh, all right, what are we doing here? Like,
Right,
are we doing this
right.
for the motions? Are we trying to, you know what I mean?
That's what
At
I'm
some
saying.
point in time,
But can you be? Can you be living together 10 years and never get married? I know a couple right
But
now that
see-
have been living together at least 10 years and they
but
still not
sometimes,
married.
right? But see, sometimes,
But
right?
they super happy.
See, the object, right, is, and people meet different people at different times in life. So the object, right, is to meet that special somebody that that can grow, that you can grow with, that can help make you better, and you help make them better.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And at the end of that process, y'all become the best versions of y'all selves.
Right.
And y'all unite, you know what I'm saying? And live happily and prosperous and all that, right?
Yeah.
So, but who's to say how long that process could take? So maybe sometimes you'll meet that person that's a little rough around the edges and they need some refinement. But that refinement gonna take time because you see all the positive qualities in this person.
Yeah. Exactly.
So it's different than meeting somebody that's somewhat blemish free, that it's an easier path to where you're going. You know, sometimes you gonna have them people that you may have to go through trials and tribulations, that one person might have to fall and bump his head a few times before he realized,
Yeah.
like, damn, that's the one right there. She
But
gonna
that
hold
made
me down.
me that made
You
me
know what
go
I'm
into
saying?
you. That made me go into you
And
right
that's
there.
gonna stretch out that time limit too, though.
That made me go into you from the last podcast now. How is Chevy Broham doing from the last podcast? Matter of fact, are you still going into porno like you said?
Man. Hey, man.
The hammer.
Disclaimer, right? I didn't say I was going.
Oh,
into
you said
porn.
you were thinking.
I said, right. That's what I'm saying. I mean, we have
Thinking and
thoughts,
going
man.
is the
We
same
have
thing.
thoughts. No, it ain't. No, the hell it ain't. No, the hell it ain't. No, but, man, you know, it's on the back burner. You know what I'm saying? It ain't way in the back. You know
So
what I'm
you
saying?
back now. I see you back on social media. I see you
I'm
back.
back. I ain't all the way back. You know what I'm saying? But
Promoting.
I had to come back, though. I had to come back because the movie dropped. You know what I'm saying? Then I had some other stuff that required me to kind of be on. But I still ain't back full
But how,
fledged.
okay, so you ain't fully back
from
from what you was going through.
Right.
Wow.
No, it ain't so much as that. I'm talking about back on social media. You know, I've
You were going
I've
through it
learned how
last
to
time.
use it. You know, use it to my advantage and not to let it use me. So
That's how you do that.
yeah, you know, I'm kind of in and out. You know, but.
Do you got any advice for him?
But no, man, for a
I don't know
relationship though, right?
Just for a relationship, cause
I don't. There is none. First off,
ain't no
You know what I'm
ain't no
saying?
relationship advice for you.
No, I'm saying
Oh.
there is no relationship. But I'm saying that right. Actually, bro,
Don't get
I
in
feel
trouble.
like there's hope, bro, cause I've been jaded, right? Like super jaded, right? And you know, we had the $100 first date.
$100 first date.
Boy.
You know what I'm
was
saying? So I gotta tell you this though. I had another first date, right? I had a first date. You know what I'm saying?
hold on, man. Hold on. Let me prep for this one, cause I know.
And I met this female. I met her online. You know,
Okay, I heard that's the new wave, though. I heard that's the
man,
new wave
bro.
online.
And
Like,
you know what? I didn't used to be like that, but now situations just got me to the point to where that's the only.
have they done cleaned up on? Had it cleaned up online dating? Cause it used to be just trying to beat.
Well, I
They
don't
call
know,
the
man.
girl.
It's-
You trying
it's-
to
Man,
beat.
I ain't gonna say they cleaned it up because
Oh.
it's all kinds of it's all kinds of craziness going on. But so I met this female online. You know, we messaged back and forth for a few days, whatever. You know, cool little
Yeah.
vibe. So we decided to take the the conversations to the real phone. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Got
So,
to.
it's like, okay, nice, cool. So I had set up a date, whatever, for us to have brunch. And
Here we go.
I met her at this spot in Decatur.
Oh boy.
Hey man, I gotta plug this spot. It's called Husky's Kitchen.
Husky's
Okay,
Kitchen.
okay.
Man,
Cut
oh
the
my
check.
God.
Social Headache Pod.
Man,
Check me out.
Hey, it's shrimp and grits off the chain.
Mm.
You don't even have to add no seasoning, no nothing to them. And it's like an outdoor like patio type spot. Roll off solar energy. But they got like a Caribbean like type vibe. It's
Okay.
man, real nice place, right? So I took her there for the first date, and great date, great conversation. The bill wasn't but about 40 something bucks. You know what I'm
Better than
saying?
100.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm
Better
like,
than-
man, that was cool. I had to establish the fact on if we was gonna proceed
Yeah.
further or not. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? She said, of course, that it wasn't gonna be the last date. So I'm like, I bet. So we got to talking about different things, that she might like to do or this, that, and the third. So she was like, came up about like maybe sipping paint, puffing paint, those type things. And
I
they
like
had
sipping
this
paint.
thing.
What you talking about?
They had this
Sipping
thing
paint.
Oh,
called
Drinking paint.
Drinking paint.
Yeah.
They had this man.
Drinking
hold on,
paint?
man. Don't
Yes.
jump the gun.
Hold it. Hold
Don't
on.
jump. Don't
You
jump
gonna
the
drink
gun.
paint?
Don't jump. No.
No.
Oh.
No.
Hey,
wine.
I was like,
Drinking
holy
paint.
shit! What are you talking about? Like, what the?
And sip
Like we
and
drinking paint?
Sip and paint.
Like, what kind of chicken is this?
This guy.
What kind of chicken is this? This
So-
girl crazy.
So there's this spot called the Sipping Plant.
Okay.
So It was about basically they just teach you how to plant, you know, little flowers or whatever.
And you were doing
bring
it.
your own drinks and you know
You
food
was
or
in there
whatever.
doing it.
So, but the thing is, right? You book it online, and then you know you go or whatever, and then they have the class, and
Yeah.
whoever was there, they already paid for it, just like you did. So, she went on ahead and booked it, you
Uh-huh.
know. So I'm just like, okay, I'm like, man, that's cool. I said, how much was it? You had to pay for it, you know. I was like, she said it was $110. I said, damn, $110.
Oh, she paid for it though.
Right, ahead of
Okay,
time.
shout out
But
to
I'm
her.
not even thinking shout out
Shout
to
out to
you,
her.
baby.
Yeah.
No, but I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm
Please
thinking
pay
like-
women. Stop all
I'm
that.
thinking like,
Stop
damn.
all that.
Because
We
my
gotta pay
first
everything.
instinct was,
we ain't paying everything.
you want me to cash app you? You know,
Right,
right.
right.
But I think I said that first.
Okay.
So
okay.
before I knew how much, you know what I'm saying? So I'm sitting there like, damn, 110. I'm like,
$110 to plant some plants.
yeah, I'm like, yeah, so you want me to,
Come
you
on,
know,
man.
she was like, no, it's cool. She said you could just pay for the food, you know, and the drinks or whatever the day of. So now I'm just sitting here like, shit, damn, where the hell she come from? Like, what the heck? They doing
Yeah.
it like this?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like, damn,
She's
okay.
her. She's her.
Yeah, so, you know, and then it was like, maybe like a couple week or two out, you know,
Uh-huh.
that for the class. So I'm like, damn, so okay. She like, yeah, so you know, you can pay for one, you know, one date, and then
Yeah.
I pay for the, you know, the food or the drinks or
Right,
whatever,
right.
and then you know, vice versa. We just do it like that. I'm like, bet. So, in between us going from the first date to the sipping plant,
Yeah.
I went and bought tickets for the puffin paint. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
Right, right.
I didn't, yeah. So that
What
just
y'all, what y'all
inspired
puffing
me.
on? Weed or cigars?
We puffing on weed. You know what I'm
Man,
saying? We puffing
blowing
on
down?
weed. Man, they had vendors.
She
and
blow
they
down
had-
already?
Man,
You
she
already?
blow. Man, that's what. Why would she be there?
I'm just saying.
You know,
Right.
you go to a sipping paint if you don't puff. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because the puffing is going to be overwhelming. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But they had the edibles. Man, we had some Philly cheesesteak sliders infused with weed.
She's a weed. Yeah.
Wow.
When
But
I
take it
tell
too
you-
high on that first date now.
When I tell you, man, but you know, I'm, you know.
'Cause
I
you
mean,
might beat.
I'm just saying I'm OG.
You might beat on the first date.
OG. I mean, I can't speak to everybody else smoke habits or their tolerance levels and stuff like that, but you know, I mean, you know, I ain't just came on the block.
So,
But it
So
was nice
they
though,
were
man.
cool.
But
So she was
yeah,
cool.
so you know, we
Alright.
did the puff and paint. I painted a nice, dope image, man. Probably
So you
belong in
back?
the gallery.
so you back.
I mean, I don't say I'm back.
Slowly.
You know, slowly,
Slowly.
man,
Yeah.
slowly.
Take it
You know,
slowly.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna say you back.
I can't go all in just because how life set up. You know
Right.
what I'm saying?
Why
So,
though? Right.
Why you-
but
why you
but
didn't
I'm
go 'cause of
definitely
your past?
enjoying
Good question.
because of the past, because of
But
the
you shouldn't do that, though.
possibilities. No, it's not so
Go on
much
that.
as
Go on that though.
No, but it's
shouldn't.
not so much as that. But it's like I'm not saying that to a situation that's like perfect. You know what I'm saying? If it was perfect, that would be different. Because it's things that's go on that, you know, that I feel could be a little better. You know, there may be things on her side that could be a little better on my side. You know, but it's just baby steps. You know what I'm saying? As long as I'm taking baby steps,
Yeah.
and we good. You know what I'm saying? As long as we ain't taking steps backwards,
Right.
then we good.
So-
you know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
Because rushing ain't a good recipe. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, why not just take the time and, you know, because sometimes when you rush into it, you tend to try to hold people accountable for things that they necessarily shouldn't be accountable for
Right.
early on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And you don't want to have the people that have to be held responsible or have to be obligated to, you know what I'm saying, to owe you certain.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like I'd rather not really get into that. You know, just let it go and let it progress into what it's supposed
Right.
to become.
That's supposed to be.
Would y'all get married again?
Yes. Oh, I'll definitely get married again.
And she's been married, so that's another thing. I ain't, you know, I just want to
Do
make
that
sure
make that hard?
it don't make it
That
hard.
you've been married, but now you've been married, you divorced, now you trying to get back out there? As women, definitely as women. Because men, we can just,
Some women can too,
You know
though,
we
man.
can go
Depending
through
it.
on, but
Some
see,
women
some
can.
women can't. Some women be on that bullshit though. Some women are literally and I ain't gonna say act like, you know, because maybe it was real. Some women bring you along for a certain ride, you know what I'm saying? And then just to drop you off when they get to where they going.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But-
and it may not have been designed to be
But
that
can't
way.
you see that drop off getting ready to happen? You know, you on
Sometimes you can see it.
you
but
on a car ride
but
with her, you
right,
know the
right, but
y'all going somewhere.
right.
Right.
But here's the thing though, right? Because you know it's like when you in the car, the ride get pleasant until it get unfamiliar. You know what I'm saying? Because when you know
Alright.
where y'all
Right.
supposed to be going,
Right, right.
you know what I'm saying? And you in the ride, it's like, dang. And then it's like, oh, okay, damn, I ain't never been this way. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, damn, okay, well maybe she know a way that I don't know. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like,
Right.
you getting further and further. It's like, damn, what the hell?
Getting a little bit
It's
up
like,
close.
damn, now it's like,
Yeah.
okay, man, this motherfucker might be lost, or this motherfucker finna take me somewhere else. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Right.
And so now you begin to question it, but then when you question it, and it's like,
Yeah.
oh no, this is just another way. You know what I'm saying? And then you like,
Change.
oh okay, I can't help but because you act like you know what you're doing.
Right.
So
right.
so now it's like, damn. And then when we finally get there and this ain't where we supposed to be, then it's like, damn, I knew that shit. You know what I'm saying? But
Because there are signs.
you know what I'm saying?
There are signs.
That's what I'm
Red
saying.
flags.
So the whole ride, it's like, you know, the first it was pleasant, and then it got to the point to where it became a little uncomfortable.
Do we care about
And
signs though?
you know,
No. Some people do.
some people don't know
You
how
don't
to
want
read
to
them.
see them, but
They
they're there.
don't know how to read them. And some
Right.
people refuse to read them.
Right.
Is that is it healthy for your partner to be your only friend?
No,
No.
you gotta have. Friends.
You gotta have other friends,
You gotta have
How
friends.
many?
but it's
other
got to be a
friends?
boundary though.
How many
Got
other
to be a-
friends?
No, when I say friends, I'm just speaking of friends in the term friends. I wasn't speaking to friends of the opposite sex.
No, I'm saying like you and your partner, y'all chilling. You know what I'm saying, is that healthy that y'all are the only? You pretty much go through your day like I just pretty much want to hang with my partner. Like I don't really want to kick it with other women or other dudes. I
It
just
depends
kind
on
of
the
want
type
to
of
just hang with
circle.
my
It
friend.
depends on the
hang
type
with my
of
partner.
person people you are hanging around too. Though
Yeah,
you feel like they're
when
messy.
you got that one for you though,
yeah.
I mean, you ain't finna want to be around too many other people though.
Right.
But sometimes, you know, like it's also healthy to have that break, to have that time apart.
But you gotta have
So when
something
you
to
have
talk
that time
about.
apart,
You gotta have something to
Cause see,
discuss.
it's perfect when you have people that you can vibe with when you with your girl and away from them. You know what I'm saying? So that
Right.
way, when you bring your girl around, it's not an awkward space or it's not an awkward type vibe. So
Right.
and when you got all of that, then it's cool. So it's like when you leaving her, she already know what y'all
What's up?
on. She
Mhm.
already
What
know
y'all
the
doing.
vibe.
Yep.
She know it ain't no shady type
Is there a
niggas
time limit when you
involved
introduce
to-
her to your friends or introduce him to your friends? Is there a time limit on that? Like, because I'm saying, if she know, like, once I leave the house, I'm finna go hang with Corey, and I know,
Really?
do she? Is that what I'm saying?
Me
Do she
personally-
know me and you gonna
me
be on some
personally,
cool stuff? Or
I
does she-
try to, I mean, but see, I'm in a different situation because I don't really have like friends like that. Like
Right.
aside
No.
from y'all, so
Yeah.
you know, anybody that I would bring a female around would be just an associate
An
or
associate,
just
right.
you know a nigga that I know. So you know what I'm saying. But even with that, but if it was somebody that like just say a friend, I would definitely bring them around as soon as possible, just to eliminate them coming across her in the streets.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right,
hey,
right.
this my girl, or this, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So off top, you know, if you see her, she
Yeah.
off limits. You feel me?
Right.
So,
Right.
Yeah.
and you know, but a regular nigga in the streets ain't gonna care.
Nah.
You know, but if it's somebody that
That-
you know,
that should
like,
know,
hey,
you
yeah,
know.
this my girl, such and such. You know, she may or may not be around. You know, but I mean, yeah, but this is me. This is
Yeah.
who I'm talking to right here. Me, I'm talking to her. So you know, just in case y'all be out there on some wild shit in the streets,
Right, this-
you know, you might see
right.
her at overtime somewhere. You know, be like,
Yeah.
hey, what's going on? And,
So okay,
nah,
so
dog.
so you back. You ain't going into porno.
Yeah,
You,
yet.
You
Yeah.
You gotta throw the yet in there. Man. It ain't
I
a
swear.
guarantee, but it ain't a
I
no.
swear,
you know
man,
what
I
I'm
do
saying?
not want to see you on no porno.
You ain't gonna. Hey, you shouldn't be looking for me.
I ain't gonna be looking. I
You
don't want to
shouldn't be
see
looking
you.
for me. You know what I'm saying? So, matter of fact, don't look for me.
I'm not gonna.
I'm just gonna leave it at don't look
I'm
for me
not
on
gonna
no
look.
porno.
On a lighter note, man, we're gonna get into that Sesame Street video. How y'all feeling about that? Y'all claim racism on that, or the Sesame Street video went out where the characters walking in the parade or something, and the little girls wanted a picture with the Sesame Street character. I think that character is I think that character is a Latino character on Sesame Street. So, do y'all think that was called racism in that, or y'all don't? What y'all feeling?
Wait a minute, man. Now, I told you I be in and out, man. So I haven't got back to the point to where I indulge.
That video is
all
wild.
Of
That's
the
a wild
topics,
video.
But
she was going down parade, right? A Sesame Street character going through a parade.
So
she dapping hands with other people. There was two little black girls.
Hold on, character as in human person, not like.
Yeah, the character. Yeah, she was a character. Yeah.
Okay.
What's the name of the character? Rosetta, I think, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Rosetta.
I'm saying because I ain't seen Sesame Street in at least.
I mean, yeah, I didn't even know who the character was. I didn't know Big Bird.
But I'm saying, so is it a real person or is it like
it's a real person inside of a
of like the costume?
Right,
Okay, that's what I'm trying to figure out.
But
because you know how they had like real people on there, and then okay.
But there's more videos coming out now that same character in different other parades don't talk to black people.
Racist.
She don't dap
Racist.
black people's hands.
Okay.
She don't do that stuff.
This is and the person that's in this costume is a Hispanic?
See, okay, that's the twist of the story. We don't know yet.
Nobody knows.
We don't know exactly. What if it's a black person?
Creators of the show.
What if it's a black person? What if it's a black
saying.
person? Is it gonna still be racist?
They're not saying.
Hold on. That should be.
But if you're singling out
That should
purposely
be-
not shaking the African American
Hold on,
hand,
man.
and you come
What I'm
on,
saying it's not
come
a
on,
person.
that's
It's not a
proof right
person on TV
That don't even make
that you
sense.
can't find out who they are.
Man, what if
I'm
this
trying
black?
to figure
This
out
is gonna be
if this person is on
crazy.
TV on a syndicated show. We should be able to Google it. That's like
No,
public
it was a
information, right? But what I'm saying is, if they're doing, it should be the real people, right?
No. No.
No, it's kind of like me going to a birthday party dressed up as Elmo.
Oh man, so hold on. So this random person
Yeah.
is dressed. This same person is
I don't know
dressing.
if it's the same person
So this
yet.
same person is just Rosetta. Everywhere I go, I'm
Right.
just Rosetta.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, yeah, but it's
So nobody know who this person is.
nobody know.
Man.
But it's being videos of that
See,
same
this is why
character.
I don't indulge in the shenanigans on the
That's crazy.
This is why I have to
But it's
take
the same
breaks, bro.
character,
'Cause this
though.
shit,
It's the
man.
same character
This
that's
shit will
doing
make
it
you
every-
dumb out here.
You're
in
doing
the
it.
streets,
They're
bro.
doing it every parade. That don't even make sense.
This is funny, man. But is
Don't
that
make
every
sense.
is it every parade?
So he
that
just
same
going
character?
around just shunning all the black kids. Just,
Come on. Make it make sense, please.
I mean, it ain't funny, but god
Oh
damn,
my God.
man.
Yes,
And
yes.
ain't nobody beat this motherfucker. Man. What the hell, man? I'm just saying, bro. Like, come on, man.
Exactly.
You got the little white kids, they out here shooting people up, man. We can't beat up this little mascot, man, for
Hey,
goddamn,
man.
for disrespecting.
Oh, man.
It don't even make sense.
Man, black folk, we got to do better. Man.
We got to do
got
better,
to.
man.
We got to get tougher, man.
We
got
gotta
to
get tougher, man. Speaking of black people, R. Kelly deserved 30 years.
No.
Man, hell yeah.
Whoa.
man.
No.
man.
No.
Whoa.
Okay.
Jay,
If he's
stay
getting 30,
tuned,
He
Jay.
deserved 30. Look,
If he's gonna get 30.
No. See, you always say if, but see, I say this.
Did he deserve 30?
But look, you didn't ask me if R. Kelly and the gang involved. You asked, did R. Kelly? Do R. Kelly deserve it? Yes, he does. I'm speaking from a
What
lot
you mean by the
more.
gang?
I'm speaking
What you
from a
mean?
lot more knowledge than what the average person or the average fan would have. Right? Me having ties to.
I'm
to R. Kelly.
100% sure there were more dudes
But
hanging with him.
But
messing with
what
him.
I'm saying is, there's a period there, right? Y'all asking, do R. Kelly deserve 30? Boom, yes.
Okay.
But do the other people that were involved or who were complicit, do they deserve time as well? Yes.
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 So
Including the
there's no-
parents.
So
But R. Kelly didn't.
Including the
But
parents.
R. Kelly
my
didn't.
thing
But
is
he
that
but he
don't
didn't
take-
snitch on them.
That
though.
don't take the blame away from him though.
But he didn't
Because
snitch on
he
them.
been doing what he been doing for over 30 years though.
But I'm
You
saying,
see
we
what I'm
don't.
saying?
But we don't know who else
Since
messing
I
around
was
because he didn't
13.
tell.
Since I was 13 and 14, I had situations with R. Kelly. I was coming up, a young singer coming up in a group. We had singing auditions for R. Kelly back when he was messing with Aaliyah.
Are you
at the
saying
same
you
time.
hung with R.
So
Kelly?
it's different. No. I'm just saying that's different. You know what I'm saying?
This why you want to be a porno?
He been pulling up to the high schools back before I was in high school. So that's like, that man has a problem. He needs to be, you know what I'm saying? And when he has footage of him saying, "Oh no, they should have got me such and such and such. They should have got me 30 years ago or 20 years ago."
Yeah.
No, bro, ain't no sympathy there. Ain't no compassion there. Ain't no I did wrong. I'm this, that, and the third.
Are we
The
gonna
only
still
thing
bump
he
his
can
music?
speak to is,
Yes.
I gave y'all 30 years of my career.
Yes.
Fam, them songs hit different now, bro.
No, yeah, they definitely
That
different
seems
now.
like you ready.
Do they really
a
hit
lot
different now, though?
bro?
Do they really hit different now?
Seems
No.
like you ready hit way different.
No.
Because
Come on
obviously
now.
she wasn't ready, bro. She clearly wasn't
why
ready.
did
parents
but see,
was-
Lord Russell, Lord Russell, so why did her parents had to sign up for her to marry this man?
Talking about Aaliyah.
Aaliyah.
Yes.
Come on, man.
You know what though? And I'll say this: when you got money, right, you privy to things that the average person aren't privy
Come
to.
on, man.
False
The only
documents.
reason why this stuff coming out
I'm
now
just saying,
is
there's a
because
lot
he
of
ain't
false.
paying no
There's
more.
a lot of false documents.
That's
No,
the only
but
reason it's
no,
coming out.
No,
he ain't paying.
no, but the thing
Come on,
is,
man.
you gotta realize it. These folks been on his ass though. This man, this ain't just been happening though. This been going on for years and years, and it's not just no one or two victims. You got multiple victims.
But what about
that
one
had
now?
that it's like R. Kelly, his status, you got his money, right? His money could pay for so much, but then his status could pay for what his money couldn't pay for. You know what I'm saying? Like before it got to the money, like his status paid for a lot of shit before his money needed to come into play. You know what I'm saying? Because his status speaks volumes. So once his status is no longer, now it's easier to get to him. Because R. Kelly he not relevant no more.
Status
He's not
or money?
making, I'm talking about status.
No,
period.
his
But
money.
the
I think
but
his
R.
money
Kelly
running
never,
out.
R. Kelly never really had the money though. He never had the right. He never had the rights to all his music.
But
R.
why
Kelly
didn't-
always been, you know what I'm saying?
Why
like
didn't
his
they tell him
status
then, though,
was
when
way
he
bigger
first
than
did
his
that?
money. His status was way bigger than his money.
you thinking
his
90s?
status is what kept him, bro? You got to think he was. First off, right? Hip hop's
was
first
R. Kelly.
billionaire was in his corner. Then all of a sudden he's no longer in his corner. He
Ooh.
completely turned
I
his
wonder
back
if those
on that.
guys know.
But man,
I wonder
everybody
if
knows.
them- I wonder if them
man.
guys know.
Everybody knows, bro. But it's like what you do in your own is you, bro.
Is you. They
We
got nothing to
we
do
can
with
get
me.
money
Right.
together. We can do this, that, and the third. But what you do is what you do.
Jay-Z
bro.
did a whole album with
You know what
him.
I'm saying? Right.
Right.
But that don't necessarily mean, bro. I did a whole album sitting in my crib.
Yeah, I know, but
Like I'm just saying.
But
I mean,
back in
it
the
could-
90s, early 2000s,
Right.
you was in studio together.
Right.
You can't turn that stuff
But
off.
at the end of the
you
day-
can't turn
but at the end
if
of
you
the
like
day-
this person off.
But at the
You
end
can't
of the
turn that
day,
off.
right? But at the end of the day, business is business, though. You know what I'm saying? And you know Jay-Z is about his business. If he can cut off Dame Dash, who was his partner that he grew up with, from you know what I'm saying, from probably since teenagers, high school, it ain't shit to cut off R. Kelly, my bro.
Do I think?
It ain't shit to cut off
know
R.
what?
Kelly.
I think R. Kelly would shake the entire music
R.
industry
Kelly,
if he start talking.
Hove cut off Beans.
Yes, I think he
when
would too.
Beans
Yes,
got
I
in
think he
trouble,
would too.
Hove cut off Benny Siegel when he got off trouble, when he was on his label.
Hey, listen, I'm supposed to hear
That's
that,
what I'm saying.
and I'm
man.
gonna
When you
say,
get- when you
I think it's
making
more people
business
that mess
moves,
with young
you
girls
gotta
beside
do
R.
what-
Kelly.
what's best-
Of course
hey,
it is.
Of course
I
there
bet
is.
it is.
Of course there is. But what are we? I mean, who am I supposed to be? The private eye to find out who that is. That's
Do
not
you-
my job.
Well, hold on,
But
let
if it comes out, then I make decisions
But let me
and make
twist it
you know
right
what
here
I'm
on
saying,
you.
based on
Let me
that.
twist it on you. What if them people that know, they sitting there like, oh shit, R. Kelly know I did something. Man, let me go and put some money on his books to blah 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 blah.
So he won't say nothing.
Right, but I can't speak to that until that comes out. I can't speak on hypothetics.
I'm saying we
and-
just use. I'm saying
I know,
just
but I'm
think
just
about
saying
it now. These
right,
are like you
right.
said, they
But
status.
that's- but what I'm
These are
saying
people
is-
that's
Right. So just say give a specific scenario and then give me what my thoughts would be on that scenario. Because everybody, like, of course, he gonna have some people that supporting him. It's a lot of fans that supporting him. It's a lot of females that supporting him. Even how he did a underage female. Just regardless of the fact that their parents got paid off, because sometimes, right, it's the money. It's not so much as the money, it's what the money could do. You know what I'm saying? Because anybody that accept the payoff obviously need that payoff. What you need that payoff for? Do you need it so you can
Money,
go shopping?
Mm-hmm.
Do you need it so you can pay your bills? That's what I'm saying. So what is the payoff for? And some people get a payoff and then get greedy. You know what I'm saying? And then it's like, I bet I ain't finna pay you no more. Fuck it. Well,
Yeah.
Now I'm finna tell on you.
But right, and I'm finna tell on you.
And
well,
that's exactly what's
hey,
gonna
that
happen.
don't-
That's what
but
happened.
that
That's
don't
what
take
happened.
right. But that don't
He
take
got-
away. That don't take away the wrong that you did, though.
All
That
right.
don't take away the wrong that you did.
Okay, I'm
that
gonna
just
ask this
add
question.
in the wrong to this person.
Right.
For accepting it for as long as they did.
Okay,
Right.
I'm asking
But
this
at the
question.
end of the day, right? At the end of the
I got a
day,
question for you.
at the end of the day, a person could be abused every day, right?
Yeah.
Don't even get paid and accept that
And
shit.
accept it.
And won't
That's
say
true.
nothing. And you
That's
ain't
true.
even getting paid to accept
Yeah.
that shit.
Mm-hmm.
But then eventually, maybe a light will come on, or you'll build up the courage, or whatever the case may be, and then you'll finally come out and say something. Well, why you ain't say nothing way the fuck back then?
Because they threatened me.
Come on, man.
They're gonna be the first thing I say. They
I
threatened me.
don't think they
saying,
said
but-
nothing back then because
Yeah,
I
you don't
think
think
everybody
he-
just liked him.
You don't
Everybody
think
liked
Everybody
him.
just liked him.
You don't
Everybody
think
liked
he
him.
threatened them then? You don't think he had threats along with the money?
I don't think he did. Not back
Come on,
then.
man.
Not back
Come on,
then.
man. You
Dude,
not
R.
finna
Kelly
just-
was R.
you not
Kelly,
finna
bro.
just pay
Ain't no
off
way in the world you
whatever the
finna
ticket
tell me
is,
these
you
parents
just
didn't
pay
know
it
what
off
these kids were
Come
doing.
on, man. The
How they-
money ain't that
Okay,
long, bro.
if these parents didn't know what they're doing, how they know what house to go to look for their child? They knew what was going on, man. Come
First
on,
off,
they knew.
that wasn't even a house. That was like a building. That was where his recording studio was.
But that's
But
what
that
they
was like
knew
a-
what to
that was-
find
they
their
knew
child.
they were doing. Right, but
Yeah.
that's where if that's a public facility. That's
Because
where
they
he's
dropped them
known.
off.
That's where he's known to
They dropped
be
them off.
though. That's what I'm saying. So they knew, but the thing is, they knew, but they didn't know how to get.
Man,
their
that's
ass
what they
in
should-
there.
they
didn't know
should be-
couldn't-
they should
they
be
knowing
doing
where the place
prostitution.
is. That's why the police.
What is
they
it
out there
called?
with the police.
I'm saying. But y'all got
It's
kids.
a difference in knowing.
Y'all got kids.
where a
Y'all
dungeon
are-
is
y'all
and
are
knowing how to
mothers.
get in the dungeon.
Y'all are mothers. Y'all got kids. Y'all giving y'all daughter to R. Kelly?
There's no way I
Let's
would.
say Drake. Let's say Drake.
I'm not gonna
There's no
willingly
way.
give
Drake.
it to her.
Light skinned
No.
Drake right now.
No,
Drake
Why
coming
did my
to town.
child
The
no.
money is out of play when
No.
when you keeping these
No,
kids.
I'm still not finna. My child is
when
not.
their parents
No,
trying to get their kids.
No.
I got boys,
And
man.
you're not giving access.
I-
That's a different type of situation. Now they becoming. Now you holding these kids hostage. Now
Right.
it's like
Right.
kidnapping.
Right.
So it's that on top of the child pornography.
Right.
On
Corey.
top of
Corey.
the like,
That was
bro, you
R.
got-
Kelly though, bro.
Man, look, man, it's people that done killed people out here in the streets that ain't even got 30 years, bro. That's what I'm
Right.
saying. These is counts on top of counts on top of counts, charges on top of charges on top of charges, and you dealing with minors.
So he
This
needs
shit,
30 years.
bro. I'm telling you, they probably got the man on suicide watch.
Yeah.
They
The
did.
man
They
probably-
did.
the man- They took him off
did.
because they
Yeah.
probably got him and they probably got him in solitary confinement somewhere away from general population.
Mm-hmm.
But man, them folks was gonna kill that man in jail for all the shit that he done did, man. Bottom
I think they
line,
trying to
bro,
kill
this
him
man
now.
is.
I think
this
they
is
kill him
not
now
a-
'cause
this
money
is- look
drying
at
up, bro.
Epstein, man. This man is like a black Epstein, bro.
Oh, Epstein
but
did
Epstein
some
had
wild
way
stuff.
more money and way more power.
They said Epstein
Way
did some
more
wild
money
stuff.
and way more power.
Trump was down
Look
there
at
with
Ghislaine.
Epstein.
She was complicit in it.
Bill Gates'
What they
wife
do
all
to
of a
her?
sudden
They
divorced him
slapped her too.
because he was hanging with Epstein.
That's what I'm saying. Trump, all these folks, but hey, she ain't nobody cracked on them though. But you got to know that being affiliated with this guy, being in this dude in this island, you got to know that he ain't the only
I'm
one.
saying, okay.
That's part
Can
of
we agree that if R. Kelly start talking, the music industry is shaking up?
Yeah, I agree. Yes.
Some people who probably would be shaking.
I think a
up.
lot, bro.
And he will end
I
up
think
stinking.
a
But
lot,
I ain't
bro.
gonna say.
will end
I
up
can't
stinking.
say.
A lot.
I can't say that everybody that ever did a song with R. Kelly was involved in that shit, bro. Cause sometimes, like I say, business
On
is
tour.
business, bro.
On tour. Just hanging with R. Kelly in the studio.
Right, but you got to think though, man.
He probably had
You gotta
so many
think,
women in
though.
the studio. It was just
Right. But you got to remember that, right? R. Kelly got his fan base, and when you're on the tour, you're on the tour. So you got your dressing room. Everybody not necessarily always in the same space.
But you can still
on
see it
tour.
though, bro. I'm still there.
Yeah, I know. But what I'm saying
We
is
done
just
both
'cause
been
I'm
backstage
there,
at that
That's
place.
I can
security
have
know
my-
a lot.
I
His
can
security
have
knows
my
a
own-
lot.
Security
I
know
can
a
have
lot.
my own vibe, totally separate from R. Kelly vibe.
Mm-hmm.
I could go pop into R. Kelly vibe for 5-10 minutes, but I'm back to my own vibe.
Nah,
you know
bro,
what I'm
but you
saying?
still-
I'm just saying, if we on tour, that's how it's set up.
You still
now, if
know
you
how
on a
it is,
tour
though.
bus, that's different. Now, and you on if you on a tour bus, right? Y'all on tour, y'all going to such and such.
Yeah.
You got this band, you got this group, you got this artist, you got R. Kelly. You may have some females on tour. You're not finna have no bunch of underage illegal activity shit going on no tour bus.
I bet
with all
you
these
are
witnesses.
if you are him.
You not. I'm
If
just
you
saying,
him.
period, man. Cause somebody finna blow the whistle on that shit,
Ain't
bro.
nobody gonna blow the
Everybody
whistle.
not finna be
Everybody
cool
gonna blow the
with
whistle
that.
because I got
Everybody
all the
not
money.
finna be cool with that, man.
I got
promise
all the
you.
money.
Everybody
That's that
not
hush
finna
money.
be.
That's that
Everybody
hush
not
money.
finna be. But
That's
what
that
I'm saying
hush
is,
money,
when
though.
you on tour, right? Some people getting money, just as much money as R. Kelly, if not more. Everybody ain't finna take your hush money because some people, it is people with morals.
That's right.
Everybody
That's right.
ain't finna just go for the bullshit.
Right.
You know what I'm
Right.
saying? It's some
Right.
people, just like when Sparkle, when she spoke up, when she found out, whatever the case may be,
Yeah.
she spoke up. They tried to get her money or whatever. She wasn't going for it. Her career ended up suffering for it at the end of the day. But she still spoke up for it.
Right.
Her sister
I
was one getting paid off, but she wasn't going for that bullshit.
Right.
Why? Because she got morals.
Exactly.
She want to stand for something.
Yeah.
Me, personally, I wouldn't have been on the tour bus going for that shit. I'm not finna sit here and be in that shit and I not say something. Or else, y'all gonna have to let me get the fuck out of here.
Exactly.
Oh no,
Or
bro.
something, bro.
That's a
'Cause if
hard
y'all
thing to
go
say, bro.
down,
Because
I'm
you
not
gotta think,
finna be
dude,
jammed
if
up
you
with y'all.
hanging with R. Kelly call you his homeboy, he like, yo, you my homeboy, blah blah blah, and y'all in the
Man, I
building,
know
dude.
people that used to hoop with R. Kelly every Sunday, man. But that don't mean that they was involved in what he had going on. That R. Kelly grew up molested as a
But
child.
these chicks
That was
probably
his
was-
problem.
but
That's
these
his
chicks to him-
issue, bro.
but these
That's
chicks
his
to him
issue,
probably
man.
was
Not
like-
everybody else's, bro.
But these chicks probably were bad to him. These little
That don't-
13,
I
14,
understand
15 year
that.
girls.
I understand that,
He
bro.
probably like, yo, these girl bad.
True that. And you know
Shit.
what? And I see a lot of bad females that are significantly younger than me. But also, I can have a
Crazy, bro.
conversation with these females, and they will not know what I'm talking about.
Right.
So when it get to a point to where I have a conversation with you and you
Yeah.
don't know what I'm talking about, or you can't indulge in certain conversations,
Yeah.
then I know your mind ain't developed to the point to where mine is.
Exactly.
I know you still young in the game.
Exactly.
But when certain music that you listen to, certain lyrics that you quote
Yeah.
on the daily, I know how old and how young you is. You know what I'm saying? And R.
I
Kelly
don't
was
know, bro.
35, 36 at the time, talking about a 15, 16-year-old girl.
It's crazy
You
to
mean
know that
tell
now.
me,
I'm
and
saying
this
we
was
know
back
that stuff
in the
now.
90s.
I'm saying, but we know that stuff now.
Man, I knew
Right.
that stuff then when the tape came out. How long the tape
The
been?
tape
That's
was
been
out.
over 20 years ago,
My
man.
God.
But you know
This-
what though?
we talking about
We
somebody I
all
went to
guilty of
school
watching that
with,
tape
man.
though. We
This-
all guilty of watching that tape.
Why? How we get? Oh, we ain't guilty of watching the tape.
We watch child porn, man.
That's what I'm saying. Cause somebody watched the tape
We
and turned the tape
guilty,
in.
man.
We only watched. I'm just saying, man. But you got to watch the
Man,
tape
we watch that
to,
shit,
to
man.
make your own assumption or to make your own
Man.
judgment based on
Right,
the
right.
evidence. You know what
That's
I'm saying?
crazy,
And
bro.
Not going off of what somebody else said. We wasn't watching it to enjoy it.
Nah, hell
That's
no.
what
We
I'm
just watched
saying.
because like damn, it just was like barbershop talk. Everybody had it in the barbershop with us.
But the
you know,
fact
so.
that the tape exists,
That's crazy.
that speaks to the 30 years.
Man, they said that
Right.
dude
You know what I'm
had-
saying?
Right.
That's
Man, they
right.
said
It's
that
like,
dude got
come on,
plenty
man.
tapes like that. They said he put them in a
He
book
had
bag.
like a
and
shrine
he said carry
of
him
tapes,
with him.
man.
They
Like,
carry him with him everywhere he go.
Oh my God.
Just so he wouldn't have it at the house.
imagine
Oh
going
my
to
God.
But-
Rabbit House with that bookcase or whatever that y'all used to just used to keep all books, but it was just all VHS tapes
Jeez.
instead, though. Just all. Come on, man. Like
Well,
He was
man,
sick.
you
he
know,
was sick. He need help, but he also need to be. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. But it's been a good episode.
He need to sit
man.
his ass down,
We gonna come back to this stuff, man, cause, bruh, it's
Still denying it though. That's the fact. That's the thing.
Yeah,
He's
he's
still
still
denying.
denying that.
Yeah,
You gotta
he's in denial
He's
about
taking
it.
accountability. yo.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He's not.
dude, I think he's
no
trying his
remorse,
best not to
no
tell on people.
remorse.
Yeah.
I think he really trying not to tell on
He
people.
just trying not to tell on himself. That's all. He ain't.
But that's what I'm saying. Once he start
Yeah.
telling, he be like, oh damn, they gonna tell more on me. But
My thing.
I
How
don't
you
know.
gonna tell on somebody else if you ain't even telling on yourself? You ain't even admitting. You can just slap the 30. Yeah,
He
you
said he
ain't
gonna deny
still
to the
saying.
end. ain't he?
yeah.
Well,
Well, man, plug what you got going on right now, so that way
hey man,
people can gobble it up, man.
Sisters in the Shrink, part 3, man. It just dropped a few weeks ago. It's very good. I ain't
We
just
gotta see
saying
part
that.
1 and part 2 because it's a time of series.
Yeah, it's a movie series. It's kind of different. People think that it's like a show, but
Yeah.
it's an actual movie series, and we're gonna do it until they get picked up by a network.
Okay.
But
Yeah, somebody gonna pick it up, bro.
But man,
Keep pushing.
it's just getting better and better, man. It's this one is really good though,
Yeah.
man.
What's
Y'all gonna love it.
What's your character in there?
I play Tom. In part 1, I was the live-in boyfriend of Ann.
Hilarious.
You know, who was paying the Hulu bill while she was working 2 jobs.
Hilarious.
You know what I'm saying? So, of course, you know, she kicked me out in part 1.
hilarious.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Part 2, I got her back,
Yeah.
you know, because I got the young record deal, and, you know, she let me back
Yeah.
in the crib. So, you know, that was what's going on with part 2. And then the guy that she moved on with, you know, it was David.
Yeah.
He was messing around, so I seen that, and, you know, I was coming
Had to
back.
go tell him.
Yeah,
Yeah, so
Sell
that's
it.
kind of how I got
Really?
back in the,
Yeah.
you know, so
You
part
gotta see
3,
it, man.
part 3, I got a son, and he's coming to spend the summer with us. And
I gotta go.
she don't like that at all, you know, so, you know, yeah, that's,
Sisters in the Shrink part 3.
yeah, that's my plot, you know.
What can they see it at?
You can see it on Roku TV. Now, if you got Roku, right, you go to where you add your channels, search for Sis to Sis TV. Add that channel, and everything pop right up.
Okay.
You just go to the channel, you can watch all 3 of them, right?
Okay.
Right there
Okay.
for free.
We older now. A lot of folk gonna be sending out that little remote.
So,
we calling our kids.
But it's
out.
on Prime. So
Remote ain't got no light on.
Amazon
We
Prime. If you got Fire Stick, Prime come with it. You can watch it
Yeah.
for free.
Okay.
You just search Sisters in the
That's
Shrink,
good, man.
and then it'll pull up, you know, all 3 of
Yeah,
them.
we
You just
supporting that.
watch it.
Definitely
Yeah.
supporting that.
Yep. Got that, man. Just working, man. Clothing lines and stuff, you know, just got stuff coming, man. Trying to get out here with these garments, this
Yeah,
merch.
we get the
Right.
merch and get on the line. Whatever.
Yeah.
Chevy Broham, all platforms.
Yes, sir.
Shelly, Kelly, twins today.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
I ain't got no cake in there.
Yeah, man, you supposed to brought the cake out with the
supposed to have a
with
cake.
the trick candles,
Damn.
the ones they can't blow out. You know what I'm saying?
Everything. Well, I ain't got none of that stuff.
Man,
Maybe next time, next year.
yeah.
But look, this is it, man. This is it.
I enjoyed
Great
it.
episode today. I'm glad y'all
I enjoyed
came
it.
through.
Definitely, man.
Yeah,
we
it's
bite.
nice.
We
Came
bite.
through? Yeah, we bite.
We bite.
We back. I'm
bite.
back.
We bite.
I took a little Gatorade break.
Yeah, man.
Get back. Had to, get some
I had to
stuff.
take a
Get some
little-
iron out some
Had to
stuff.
take a little commercial break.
Yeah,
what
man.
I'm
Got some
saying?
stuff going on. But yeah. Like I always say, man, I'm the headache and then it's social gathering. Social Headache Podcast. Later. Good episode, y'all. Thank y'all.